Thank you all and welcome back to Intuitive-da-MoonGoddess channel. As far as yesterday, this is part 2 to yesterday's reading. I also stated in that video that pride being a sin, or even prideful being a sin, and that the card for pride says love. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And y'all remember that this card did come out in reverse. So, and also we have the Moonology deck, which says nothing will come of this situation. And so what I get from that, you guys, since this is part 2, is that the love that you put out, or the just quote unquote the money that you give out, all that will come back to you. So don't stress, don't worry, because stressing leads to other problems. It leads to depression, anxiety, other mental health issues. So don't stress about it. Try not to worry about it, because what you put out, you get back. So let that be that. So today I'm also going to use the Raider Wyatt deck. I'm not sure if I want to use my original deck, which was my first deck that I had bought. And I'm so glad I did buy it, because I was like, this is something that I wanted to do for a long time. And so, you know, being a household under a Christian belief, you know, it wasn't tolerated in the home. But now that I'm much older, I can just do whatever it is that I want to do. So this was my original deck. This is my first deck that I had bought for myself, and I also have a gold deck up here on here as well. So when I pulled these cards out and split them into the Death Court and the Wheel of Fortune came out. So, and I'm just gonna go ahead on and put those out here as well. And what I get from both of those cards, that this situation that you are going through, put an end to it, so that you can call in or bring in to receive the blessings that are coming your way for your greater good or the purpose in your life. So our first card from the Angel Oracle deck was Friendship and Union. And so we're just going to put that out here to get some clarity on that. Yeah, and friendship and union don't necessarily have to be with people or within the job. Like, this could be the relationship that you establish with yourself, the relationship you establish with God or the divine or the Holy Spirit. Take it how it resonates. Or even with your gods or goddesses that you worship. Now, if this is other people and places and stuff, just know that how you commune with them, how they commune with you, and how you commune with them, definitely tells a lot about their character and about yourself. Cards on Friendship and Union, please. But for the most part, I do feel like that this is a relationship with self, and how you see and view yourself, and how you want other people to see and view you as well. And what did I say? Here we have the Star card. And of course you see the 7 stars around it, so that kind of puts me in the 7 of Pentacles energy. Like, you put in the work because you want to find balance in this give and take situation that you have going on. But you're also burdened because you do so, and you don't know. And sometimes it puts you in a state like, are you going too far, or are you doing too much? But even so, doing too much or going too far out your way just to make somebody else's day, again, just know that all this will come back to you. And know that by doing so, you are putting yourself into your Empress. And sometimes it does say at the bottom that delays will prove necessary. But as you know, for the number 3, that is union or communion or people coming together. For me, the 3 also represents divine timing or divine intervention. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But sometimes going through these hardships do prove necessary in order for us to reach our next level, or to reach our next goals and elevations. And again, there's 2 10s out there, so this this moment that you are going through for some of us is necessary, because again, it's going to bring you into your blessings when this situation do come to an end. So you are, don't look at it as a bad thing, but that you are on the winning side of a winning side. I want to say a losing streak, because that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm getting. But just know that what you are going through, it is going to come to an end, and that these delays are necessary for you to go through at the moment, so that you can reach your Empress, so that you can step into your star energy. So we'll take it what resonates and leave what doesn't. And for those of you that is already in your Empress, or your Emperor if you're a male, or this also for some of you could be a transformation period, as you step into this energy as well. And then we have to take a step out of the situation, take a step back. I don't know why I want to add that up in there, knowing it's already out there. Y'all, sometimes when things not going right in our lives, that it's okay to take a step back. It's okay to examine what is going on. And it's okay to get clarity on, or someone else's input onto how you need to move, or what action that you should take. I mean, it's just advice, so you can take it how you want to. If you choose to use it, use it. If not, that's okay too. Because now we have the King of Swords. And for some of you that are in this masculine energy, or have put yourself in this masculine energy, or you are going through this energy at the moment, this just clarifying that take a step back. Like you're removing obstacles and people, places, things out of your life, so that you can bring some clarity in. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which clarifies that, because you want to enter into this your peace of mind, or your contentment. Then the Knight of Cups came out. And with that, I just get that for some of you, you may have lost some trust for an individual, or trusting in yourself to get you to where you need to be. Or that you could, for some of us, you could also be realizing that that moment was not for you. Like that timeline was not for you. What is meant for you will come, or you will come across it, or you will meet somewhere in between. So I get with take a step back is that you're moving away from something so that you can find a resolution. Something wanted to flip, like the Seven of Swords. So if the Seven of Swords did want to come out, I just get that you are picking yourself up where you left off, and you are taking a chance of moving on and moving forward, and without these people, places, or things. And that trouble don't last always. All things come to an end, whether it's good or bad. It eventually has an ending. So that's what I get with the Seven of Swords. And regardless if it's you walking away, or these people choosing to walk away from you, like, you will be all right. Because you know who you are. You know what you brought to these people's lives. You know the things that you have done for people, and etc., etc. And nothing's going to change that, which we just saw that with the Empress. So it's okay if these people come or go. And it's okay if they stay, and vice versa for you as well. And I'm going to try not to go over this 30 minutes this time. The last time it was at 32. So we have vulnerability and freedom. And that did come out with the reverse, and with death and Wheel of Fortune out here again, y'all. You got to release yourself. Show yourself vulnerable so that you can bring in this freedom for yourself to release all these things that have been weighing you down. We saw that out here with the 10 of Wands. And so to release that energy and call in something greater. And as you can see that she is holding that star in the palm of her hand, although it was in reverse. I'm going to show it in the upright so y'all can see it better. She's holding that star in the palm of her hand, and we did see the star card out here as well. So your work is not going unnoticed. And remember, what you put in is what you would get back. What you put out is what you would get back. And including for yourself, like, if you speaking positivity over yourself, you speaking your protection over yourself, you giving yourself that healing energy from nature, from the sun. You speaking these affirmations, you're changing the way you're thinking, you're changing your diet. You're going to see these changes coming in. And you have to stand up, because then what did I say? Yeah, and I tell myself that all the time. What you put out is what you put out is what you would get back. And I preach that to a lot of people. Like, I definitely, that is one thing that I do believe in. Like, everything you do, it goes unnoticed. And that 10 of Pentacles out here with this vulnerability and freedom, death, and the Wheel of Fortune, baby. Everything you put out, you getting it right back in. It's coming to you, so don't worry, don't stress. And look at that, 3 of Swords. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles. Six of Swords. I don't know why I get the 6 of Pentacles. I wonder where it is in this deck. Anyway, I ain't finna look for it. But yeah, with the 3 of Swords, 6 of Swords, that's 9 swords. So this situation is definitely coming to an end. From what I feel is that some of you could be still in a worrying about these people, places, or things, and making you feel the same way. Baby, go ahead and release that shit, because you have vulnerability and freedom in the reverse. Let's bring that to the upright. Release this shit so you can move forward into your blessings with the 6 of Swords out here as well. And then we have the 6 of Wands, and then the 5 of Pentacles. So this 6 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles tell me that that although you are moving away with the 6 of Swords, you're going into the 6 of Wands energy, where you will reign victorious over this situation and over this outcome that puts you in this 3 of Swords energy. And again, with the Empress out here in the beginning, that we saw that it said that the delays will prove necessary. Even with the 5 of Pentacles, it's still saying the same thing, but you're bringing yourself out of a situation, because it says coming in from the cold. So there's no worries, no stress here. Just know that you are on the right path. You are on the right journey. However you want to look into this, is that you definitely have it going on for yourself. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you are showing that you are bountiful, you are plentiful, you are fruitful, you are manifesting, you are the magician in your life. Like, that all is dumb. I wanted to curse. Let all this dumb crap go, and that's within your life, so you can move on and receive what's coming to you. Receive your Wheel of Fortune, because this is just an opportunity for change, and change is always good. And then we have harmony and resolution. With Death and the Wheel of Fortune, you guys, as I said, let this stuff go so you can put yourself in this state of harmony and resolution to bring forward your higher purpose or your higher calling. Because although that you are receiving these blessings, in order to receive that, you have to have a resolution and harmony in your life. And harmony don't necessarily have to mean, it does mean peace, but at the same time, when you think of harmony, you think of things being in tune, and that could be your spiritual self, your higher self, your mind, body, soul. You know what I'm saying? Or your heart, body, and soul. Or your heart, mind, and soul. I think that's what I wanted to say for me, but you know what I mean. And sometimes that may not be the case. That could be with the mother, father, and the son. For those of you that are watching this, and that's religion, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. But as I look at it, is father, mother, son. For those of you that, believe in God, it could be the father, the mother, and the universe. Well, some of us like to look at the universe as the mother, but yeah. Or this could be with the divine spirit, and then you have the Ace of Wands as the first clarifying. So that means that fruition I was thinking of, you definitely have it in the palm of your hands, because you are calling in this newfound energy, this newfound peace, so you can create your new beginnings, or this rebirth for yourself to bring in these new ideas and creations and stability for yourself. And then out here pops the Emperor and the Hanged Man. So for some of you, I feel like some of you haven't made the decision yet. And if you are a male going through this, or a masculine female, like, it's okay to be in your masculine energy, just not forgetting that who you are and making that decision for that change to take place. Because, I mean, it's nothing like being a feminine, but sometimes we get placed in our masculine energy, and sometimes you have to also, despite being a feminine, you have to let that masculine show. Otherwise, people will try to take advantage of you the best way that they know how. And you got to be careful with that. And we have the Two of Cups out here with the Knight of Swords. So for some of you, y'all saying, I wanted to curse again. Y'all saying, forget that crap. Y'all are cutting people away. Y'all are getting out of people's way. You are moving forward from all that nonsense, so you can bring in your new calling, or your new partner, your new job. Well, however this may look for you guys. Ew, I'm so happy. It ain't nothing like having a new partnership that's really just gonna, just do random things that, others in the past may not have done, that makes your day, that lights your day. Alright, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So that's two knights out here as well. So by doing so, cutting out these individuals and go ahead and making that decision, you have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles just saying that now that you have moved these people, places, and things out the way, you are moving forward on your journey to find that abundance. And I know it says message visitors, or message to share. For some of you, that may not be the case. And if it is, you could be receiving a message from somebody in your DMs, or through a text message from a past relationship or something. I just would be careful with those, because most people that come from the past are not healed. And that we have to be careful with who we choose to be our partners with moving forward. And also, for some of us, I did say that may not be the case, but there are going to be some type of good news to come in for you. So again, just keep up keeping your business to yourself, because not everybody deserves to know what is going on with your life. Because although you share and think these people may have good intentions for you, they could be your headspace could be clouded right now, and you don't even know why. And that's all because you done told somebody your business that spoke down on you. So we have the Six of Pentacles, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of this deck. So for some of you, what you are going into next may be an even give and take for some of you guys. There also, it says raising money or salary. That could be also mean that there's the elevation in your spirituality, an elevation on your journey, an elevation within yourself, so that you may continue to reach your higher self. And that's what I kind of give with that, the chakra points that's being represented here as well. So this definitely is an elevation with yourself. And with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you're just stepping into your higher calling, so that you can reach your full potential, your full abundance, or that higher pay. So just keep up the good work, keep your spirits up, keep your protections up, and don't let nobody distract you from reaching your ultimate goals. So now we have guardian angel, and we all know what the guardian angel representing. You guys, I am already at the 20 mark, so this looks like this is going to be a 2-part video. Well, a part 3, because this is part 2. So we clarifying guardian angel now. Why is guardian angel here? And you guys remember that I said that this could be anybody. This could be somebody from the streets, your therapist, your ancestors, your guardian angel, the divine spirit, the Holy Spirit, the I said something else, but I forgot. I think I already said therapist, but there it is. So then we have the Queen of Cups. So for this could be somebody that you already know, or if you if you very intuitive, this could be yourself. Speaking of yourself, because I know that most people that do have a very gentle, sensitive, intuitive spirit, that this definitely could be themselves. You can sense what's coming from a mile away, and that's just your guardian angels or your ancestors or whoever giving you that extra boost in that sensitivity. That will connect you to your higher self. This also could be someone also in your life that's going to help you along on this journey as well, if you're not in contact with these people already. Or some of you may already be speaking with a some kind of psychic or medium or another reader regarding your situation. But I definitely feel like this has something to do with yourself. But if you have a mother or a grandparent that has already crossed over, this could be in reference to them as well, guiding you along that way as well. And then we have the King of Swords. So we have a queen and a king out here. And then Nine of Pentacles. You guys, and for some of us, I don't know if that came out again. For some of us, we could have 2. This could be the mother and the father or grandparents. That's interesting. So if some of you have a granddad or dad that has passed away, that was Shirley. And that was just absolute direct with everything they had to say, and didn't care who thought what or what about it, but he was loved or she was loved anyway, regardless to the fact that they are definitely giving you some type of hints, messages within your dream work, within your daily life, that they are here with you and they are watching you and they are protecting you. And they are definitely helping you and supporting you along the way. But I get grandparents. So if you all had a steady relationship, like a really strong bond and loving relationship with your grandparents, they are definitely assisting you. That's on your journey. Y'all, I am so loving this reading so far. And we at 23. So the last card may be inner child healing. I might get one more done after this. So let's get some clarity on that. And you guys, again, like I said, this could be that higher self that needs some healing, so that you can continue to elevate to reach your abundance. So, okay, yes, 10 of Swords. You know, guys, I knew this was gonna come out sooner or later, because we did see the 6 of Pentacles. No, that one. That was the 6 of Swords. And what else? I know, and the 3 of Swords, which was a 9. But I knew this was going to come out sooner or later. So with that, you guys, with that heartbreak or the deception, whatever was going on or is going on within your life, that is also coming to an end. Because as I stated in the reading with one of those cards, is that you are moving away from this situation, and going into your abundance, or reaching that elevation within your life that you seek or that you need to close out these journeys in life, because it's not causing you, they're causing you to keep you in the state that you are in now. And here we have the 3 of Wands and the Hermit. So for some of you, you could be experiencing a blockage at the moment while you are in your hermit mode. But I just feel like that's not going to last too long. That's not going to last too long, because in the darkness there is still light, as you can see. And out of darkness comes light. So if you're one of those ones that like to sit in absolute darkness, like I can sit in absolute darkness, and that's like where my most creative moments come from. Like I do write poetry. Also I doodle. I wouldn't necessarily say I paint and draw, but I do paint what I'm feeling, and I just doodle most of the time. So if you're one of those, you know that the best work is done in darkness. And you know, and darkness does what? It gives way to light. And here we have the Hierophant. So whatever this situation is, not going to last long. You know, you're going to be in it for a while, but just know that it is worth going through so you can bring yourself into this unison. So that you can make this situation official. Your elevation, your next level, reaching your goals, your higher self will be in unison with the Wheel of Fortune out here present. And then you have the Lovers, and we did see the Two of Cups out here. And again, for me, the Two of Cups also do represent the Lovers card, just in a different form, because it kind, if you really look at them, the only thing about it, this one has a human face with clouds on it, and then and they had 2 cups. They had a cup each. The lady and the gentleman had a cup each, and that there's a human face instead of a lion and some poles, right? So you are finding this newfound strength. You are having balance within your life with your feminine and masculine energy, and that could be why the Hierophant came out here as well. And so whatever is trying to put you at a stalemate with the Nine of Wands was at the bottom of the deck before I picked these cards up, that you are winning this situation. This situation is almost over. Just keep going. Keep up the good work and keep up your prayers. And then we had No out here as well. And before I get into that, just make sure that anything out of all things, you always continue to pray over yourself so you can keep that protection over your life and your home as well. Why do we have No? Yeah, so I'm already about 2 minutes in, and that this is going to be the last one. We have the Eight of Swords, and with her bound by these wires and a blindfold, you guys, with that being said, take a step out of the situation. In order to see things clearly, you have to remove the blindfold. And that don't necessarily mean physically. That is definitely a spiritual thing. Being covered with that blindfold, you're only showing that, you know, you lack the senses that's needed to reach your next level or your ultimate level. Take it how you want to. But with that, we did have 8 and the 6 of Swords. That is the 15, if I'm not mistaken, and that's the Devil. 15 is the Devil. So remove that blindfold so that you can continue to see things for what it is, and keeping that bad energy away from you with taking yourself out of the situation. Because by removing yourself, you can see things clearly. By seeing things from another person's point of view, you can see things clearly and start putting things together to bring in this harmony and resolution for yourself. And then you have the Strength card. You guys, that's what I'm talking about. Like, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give in. And I'm kind of getting Yolanda Adams with that. Lord, I forgot the name of that song. But again, her name is Yolanda Adams. If I can remember the name of the song, I'm probably gonna just Google it. Let me go ahead and do so. Let me finish pulling these cards first, and then I'm gonna look it up. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles again. Okay, so with the Eight of Swords, the Strength card, and the Ten of Pentacles, I get that from my understanding that this definitely is a trying moment for some of you. Some of you feel like that you want to give up. Some of you feel like that your situation is not coming to an end, but it's telling you not to give up. Keep up the strength. And if you feel like you have no strength, there's still some things that you need to release out of your life so you can find this new found strength. Okay, so they saying that the name of the song is Never Give Up. And that may be it. But I'm gonna find out for sure. And if that's not it, I'll put it in the chat. Of course. So even so, you guys, back to what I was saying with this Ten of Pentacles, like, get yourself out of this situation. Do it all the work, all the necessary steps. Do the steps that you need to get yourself out of this Eight of Swords energy. Put yourself in this Strength card because you do have the 8 and 8 with both of those cards. And for that, get yourself into a continuous flow of things. Or in other words, a cycle of doing things, or this or a way of doing things so things can continue to flow as it should, so you can bring in this new energy with the Ten of Pentacles present. Thank you guys for tuning in to Intuitive-da-MoonGoddess channel. Stay tuned for part 3 that will be out tomorrow, and you guys have a blessed and wonderful day.